today's video, we're going to take a look at the BTA-NR2 Y-Wing, the new one that just came out. Here are the two new Y-Wings. Let's go ahead and just take a look at this first one here in blue. You can see it's a good size. These are, I think, a little bit longer than the other ones. The turret looks like it's decent compared to, I think, the released Y-Wing. A really nice sculpt. It looks really slick up here up in the front. Not too bulky. That's the blue one. And there's the red one. All right. Let's take a look at the cards that are in here. First card we have is Zori Bliss. After a ship at range 1 performs an action during its perform action step, if that action is on your action bar, you may spend 1 charge to perform that action, treated as red. Now the interesting is here is the intuitive interface. After you perform an action, add it to your action bar. So here's the key, right? Add it to your action bar. By either a talent illicit or a mod upgrade, you may perform a calculate action. The other cool thing about this, right, calculate action, is that it doesn't say anything about treating it as red, so it's almost as if you're linking it into a white. So that's kind of cool. Let's go ahead and I guess look at the stats. It does have 2 in the front, like all the other Y-Wings. 1 evade, 4 hull, 3 shields, and this particular one has a charge. Here's Teza, I-4. While a friendly ship at range 0 to 2 performs an attack, if the defender has a ship friendly to the attacker in each of its side arcs, and the attacker may, in either of the side arcs, the attacker may re-roll 1 attack die. I think this one's going to be a little bit hard to be able to get done, but it is an I-4, so that's pretty nice. We also have Wilsa. After you perform an attack, if the defender was dealt a face-up damage card, the defender gains 1 strain token, unless it chooses 1 non-recurring charge from its equipped upgrades and loses that charge. Again, very situational, but it's an I-4, so I do like the I-4 part of it. Shasa Zaro. After you defend, you may choose a friendly ship in your rear arc at range 0 to 2 and 1 of your green tokens. If you do, that ship gains a matching token. So again, this is going to be real nice with the intuitive interface. Because you'll, if you say you take a focus and, let's say you take a lock, right? You get the upgrade for that, or the engine upgrade, and so you have the calculate. It's green. You can pass that off. So that's pretty cool. Lega Falsang. While you perform a primary or turret attack, you may re-roll 1 attack die for each friendly device, or calculating friendly ship in the attack arc. So this may be a good one to go with other Y-Wings, right? Because it's calculating friendly ships. I'm not sure how many other ships have calculate tokens in the resistance, but there you go. Aftab Akbar. After you execute a red basic maneuver or perform a red action, if you have exactly 1 stress token, you may gain 1 strain token to remove that stress. So you're just going to be able to take away that stress, gain a strain, and you should be able to still do an action at the cost of getting a strain. Now we have a chorus. Before you engage, you may choose 1 ship in your firing arc at range 0 to 1. If you do, transfer 1 green token from that ship to yourself. So again, if you have other Y-Wings or calculating, you can maybe move on the calculate, or just maybe one of the other, maybe an A-wing, right? The one, I forget the name of it, but the one that after you attack, you can do an evade or a focus token. So this may be a good one for that one too. I'm not sure how to say this one. Chai. After you fully execute a maneuver, if you move through a friendly ship, you may perform an invade action. So quite similar to some of the A-wing things about moving through other ships. Then you get 2 New Republic patrols at I3 and 2 Kijimi Spice Runners at I2. Then here are the those cards, which I never use. Here's a Babu Frick. Resistance or Scum has 3 charges that are not reoccurring. So before you would gain a non-lock red or orange token, you may spend 1 charge to place it on this card instead. During the system phase, if there are 1 or more tokens on this card, you must spend 1 charge. If you cannot, remove those tokens and gain matching tokens. This is a way to kind of mitigate when you're going to get those red or orange tokens. You can get them at a later time. Kind of wonder if this would go well with the fireballs, right? From doing the slam action, maybe. You got concussion bombs, delayed fuses, electro chaff missiles. I think this is the new one. So it's a missile and a bomb slot. During the system phase, you may spend 1 charge. Again, there's only 1. It does not reoccur. From this card to launch 1 electro chaff cloud using a 3 banks or a 4 straight template. Then place 1 fuse marker on it. This card cannot be recovered. The charge cannot be recovered. So again, so this was pretty cool. You put a charge on it so that way the first person that goes over it doesn't get the effects of it, but the second one will. We'll try to see what this does here in a minute. You get 2 of those. Engine upgrade, expert handling, ion cannon turret. So again, the expert handling, the engine upgrade, right? Those would be added to your action bar. This is a new card here. Resistance only. Gives you the reload that links into a calculate. So here's another way to calculate. Now you can only get 1 in your list. It has 1 pip. So at the start of the engagement phase, you may transfer 1 calculate token to a friendly ship in your firing arc. So nice way to help out your friends there. So you have overtuned modulators here. You get 2 of them. It's an illicit. So during the system phase, if you are not stressed, you may spend 1 charge to gain 3 calculate tokens. During the end phase, if your charge is inactive, for each green token you remove, gain 1 strain token. So you want to be sure you're using them or you're going to be getting strains. Of course, you can always take off those strains with a blue maneuver the next time around. Targeting computer. You get 2 of these Tirfon Belly Run. It's for the Y-Wing, so this can go for any Y-Wing, right? So you got Y-Wings in the Republic, you got Y-Wings in the Rebels, and now you also got Y-Wings in the Scum, right? So there are lots of Y-Wings out there. You can perform special attacks even while at range 0 of asteroids. So you want to make sure you're bringing asteroids with this one, right? Not debris, not clouds, but asteroids. While you defend, if you are at range 0 of an asteroid, attack dice cannot be re-rolled. So this is a good way to make sure they don't use those locks on you. You get 2 of these wartime loadouts. It adds a 2 shields. It has a white lock and a white reload. Now I'm not sure how this would work because this is a config and a mod. So you gain a torpedo slot and a missile slot. replacing the ship ability with the following. So this is the new ship ability. While you perform a torpedo or missile attack, if the defender is in your bullseye, your crit results cannot be canceled by evades. Right, so that's pretty nice there. It's probably also be worth it just for the 2 shields, right? So it'd be 4-hole 5 shield. It's going to be better than any other Y-wing, just for the shields alone. And then you get these watchful astromech, 2 of those. After you perform a reload or a rotate action, if you are in an enemy ship's firing arc, you may perform a red calculate action. So a lot of ways to get calculates in this pack for the resistance. So it's definitely something that's different and new. Let's take a look at this electro chafe cloud here. So that's going to be the rules for it. So during the end phase, remove each electro chafe cloud with no fuse markers. Then remove 1 fuse marker from each electro chafe cloud. So while a ship is at range 0 of this cloud, it cannot be locked, jammed, or coordinated by other ships. After a ship moves through or overlaps the cloud, it skips its perform action steps, so quite similar to the asteroids or the debris. Well, debris because you get a stress. Then it gains 1 jam token and breaks all locks on it. So it's a way to take those locks off of you. While a ship defends, if the attack is obstructed by this cloud, it rolls 1 additional. So it's just like any of the other debris or any of the other objects that are on the board. So there's that. Here's the cardboard, and you can see the size of this cloud is a good sized cloud. So those are all your tokens. There's the dial. So it has 1 straight, 1 banks that are blue, 2 hards, 2 banks, the 2 straight is blue, the 3 hard is red, 3 straights are blue, it has white 3 banks, the 4 straight is red, and a 5K turn, which is different than the other Y-wings. The other Y-wings I believe have a 4K, this one has a 5K, so that's interesting and different. Then just all your other ones, and again, there's your clouds. Pop one out so you can get an idea of the size of it. Alright. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you liked it. Leave any comments. If you guys are using these Y-wings, let me know what you think of it, how you're using it, what list are you putting it in. I'm going to try to put this on the board tonight and see how it goes. Alright, thanks. And enjoy your games, guys.